Yo, what's up? It's me again with another rant about these phone companies copying each other. Or so a lot of people are saying they're copying each other. And to be honest, I mean, they're really not. I mean, yes, a lot of similarities, but it's a lot of differences. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these Android phones are not stock Android. It has a lot of freaking bloatware. When it comes to iOS and when it comes to Windows Phone, those are original and they stay core to the OS mobility. Now, when it comes to Google, using Samsung, using HTC, using LG, Huawei, Sony, all these other companies to use Android, and then they throw on they stuff and the widgets and all that type good stuff, and everybody likes to complain, my phone is slow, it's always crashing, la la la. Google, okay, now we know you coming out with your own service. What are you going to do with the OS? What are you going to do with these other phone companies? And are you going to keep bringing Android to Sony and Samsung, or are you going to let them just do their own thing? I think Google should split up. I think they should say bye, because I mean, the Nexus line, I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect. But if you're going to bring Android with the Nexus line, and then you're going to bring Android to all these other phone companies, you don't see iPhone doing that. You might see Windows, Microsoft do it for, you know, a few people like Samsung and HTC. It's not that many people that's going to put a Windows, you know, Windows OS, mobile OS onto their phones. I don't think LG even has one yet, or Huawei. They might. I'm pretty sure they're coming this year, but at the same time, Google, if you want to compete with Apple, do what Apple does. You see how many users or see how many customers are buying freaking iPhones. And iPhone has the same skins, same application icons, the same layout for every single iPhone they ever created. Just about. And when it comes to Android, you got so many choices. You have so many choices. And then, like, for some people, it really is hard to pick. So what happens if you just stuck with the Nexus line? Yeah, some people might be like, oh, Google would never survive that, or Android would have sucked. Not really, because technically, Google didn't name Android. Remember that. Anyways, leave comments below, guys. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think Google should let all these other companies slap skins on Android? Or do you think the Nexus line would have did better by itself? Or do you think they should just keep bringing the Nexus line out and keep doing collaborations with LG, Asus? The one collaboration I think a lot of fans would have wanted to see was the Sony Xperia. We would have liked to see a Sony Xperia Nexus, but I heard that a Chinese company, what was it? Oh, I forgot who it was, but yeah, they're going to do the next Nexus, which is kind of early to be talking about a new Nexus, but the Nexus 6 really just been out for like 3 months. But leave comments below. Subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. Holla at your boy.